we're gonna get started here with some warming up. So we're gonna begin with a gentle side to side squat. So if you wanna follow me along here, we're gonna have a side squat to this side, and then you step into the middle and a side squat to the other side. So one leg kind of stays straight while you squat into the other side. We'll do that from the side for you here. So you're still keeping in mind what we always do when we do a squat, we're kind of sticking that butt behind you as the first movement. Step side to side. So the warm-up question I have this morning, let's say you woke up tomorrow and it was a warm summer day. You had the day off of work. What would you be doing? I would be going for a hike and a picnic by the river. That's what I would do. What about you, Becky? What would you be doing if it was a warm summer day when you woke up tomorrow? Well, maybe kind of is. You're in Oklahoma, but you know what I mean. There you go. That sounds nice. A cup of coffee. All right, keep going with those side-to-side squats there. What about you, Yev? One summer day when you wake up tomorrow, what would you be doing? Cape Cod sounds really nice. All right. Let's hear from Liz and Jill. What would you two be doing if it was a warm summer day when you woke up tomorrow? So nice. All right. Next warm-up activity. Take a very light band in your hand. All right. Get your light band. So you're going to start with, take your band in your right hand, and you're going to cross your heart, like you're crossing your heart there, and you're going to press out with your other hand. So I'm just going to make sure everyone's on mute here. You can unmute when I ask you a question here, but all right. So we're going to cross your heart and then push away with the other hand. So this is like a chest press. So crossing your heart with your right hand, pressing out with your left. This is very lightweight, shouldn't feel hard because we're warming up. We're going to do a version of this later in the workout where I will ask you to pick a heavier band, but this is kind of just getting those arm muscles warmed up for starters here. Good. Julie, what about you? You woke up tomorrow and it was a sunny, warm day in the summer. What would you be doing? Plan, pool with a book. What about you, Catherine? Switch hands. So left hand. Excellent. Hammock with a book. Lorena, what about you? So if you woke up tomorrow, it was a warm summer day. What would you be doing? Hanging out on the front porch. Yes. That sounds like a good idea to me. So one more warm up here. You can set the band aside. We're going to do a reverse lunge with a lean. So you're going to take one leg behind you, take your right leg behind you. Let's start with that. And then you're going to lean to the right to get a stretch. Okay. So right leg steps behind, arms up, lean to the right. Okay. Christy, what would you do if you woke up tomorrow and it was like a warm summer day? Really nice. Time on the water. Christina, what would you do if you woke up tomorrow in summer? Switch legs, so left leg behind you now, and you're gonna lean to the left. Patience, what would you be doing if it was summer and you woke up tomorrow? Or Beth, either one.
Oh.
Let's do that, yes. Okay. All right, I think we are warm now. So let's get started here. The first workout today is an accumulator, and I do have a little bit of a summer theme to it. I know we're not all here in, well, first of all, before we get started, let me recognize everybody new who's decided to join this month. We've got Lorena, Mala, Melody, Annie, and Christina. There's another Christina who is joining. And Not everyone decided to join for the live workouts. Some people are doing it for the recordings, but welcome to everyone who is new this month. But we're going to get started with our first workout today, which, like as I said, is a summertime themed accumulator. And I'm going to walk you through, and then we'll get started with them. The first is going to be Superman swimmers, right? Who mentioned swimming for the summertime, right? So we're going to be on the mat swimming. So chest is off the mat, legs are off the mat, and you're doing a swim. And then the next two exercises, remember I mentioned making a heavy bag. You'll use the heavy bag for the next two exercises. So mentioned some gardening where you need a wheelbarrow for your garden. So you're just going to kind of become a human wheelbarrow, right? You're going to have a wide sumo squat stance, and you're going to be walking, carrying this heavy weight. The next thing we'll do is lay in a hammock, Catherine, lay in a hammock, which is also known as a hollow hold. So we're going to do a hollow hold like this. So you're in an imaginary hammock. And I would like you to challenge yourself to take that heavy weight and do a chest press while you're lying in your hammock. Okay? All right, so two more. Picking some peaches. Just play along here, okay? Picking some peaches. We're gonna have an underhand grip pulling apart on the band, and you're gonna squat down and then reach all the way up on your tippy toes to get some peaches off the tree, because peaches are growing in the summertime, right? Last one, doing some weeding. So we're gonna be on one leg, bending down to the ground, pluck a weed, right? One leg, bend down, pluck a weed. So I will go over all these again, but those are the 5 exercises we'll be doing for starters today. So the first one, we're going to start out on the mat. All of these will be 30 seconds. So we'll get started on the mat here with Superman swimmers. So let's head to the mat. We're going to be face down for 30 seconds on those swimmers, starting in 3, 2, and 1. So you're making big circles with your arms and big circles with your legs. You want to keep your gaze straight down at the mat. This is a great exercise if any of you have back pain. Really good for those back muscles. Keep it up. 3, 2, 1. Okay, we have 30 seconds to rest. Next time, we're going to start at the top again with our Superman swimmers and add on a wheelbarrow walk. So that wheelbarrow walk is where you're holding that heavy weight and you have a really wide sumo squat stance and you're walking. So have that nearby so you can pick that weight up as soon as you're done with the Superman swimmers. And we're going to start the Superman swimmers here in 3, 2, 1. Back to the swimming, right? It's just a hot summer day and we're by the pool because we've got the day off and we're relaxing. So with this one, you can do feet on or off the ground. I have my feet off the ground, but if there's any discomfort with that, you can kind of tap the feet in and out on the ground. Keep it up. Last few seconds here. 3, 2, 1. Grab that heavy bag or weight, whatever you have. Hold it close to your chest, staying down in that sumo wide squat stance. Little steps forward. When you've gone as far forward as you can, little steps backwards. We're just inching along the garden, right? Mulching maybe, shoveling, whatever it is you do in your garden. Let's pretend it's summer and you're doing it now. Keep that squat as low as you can. Good. 3, 2, 1, and rest for 30. Next exercise that we accumulate. We'll be doing the swimmers, the wheelbarrow walk, and then we're going to do that hollow hold chest press. So we'll be in our imaginary hammock, adding that one on next. So I mentioned with that one, you can press your weight up or you can just kind of hold your hollow hold position on the mat. So back to the mat for Superman swimmers, starting in 3, 2, and 1. All right, keep it up. We're halfway through. And we are grabbing that bag for the wheelbarrow in 3, 2, and 1. Do your wheelbarrow walk. All right. Keep that challenge and maintaining as low as you can to the ground. Try to keep your chest upright. Kind of a challenge sometimes when you're carrying weight in front of you to not let your chest and torso fall forward, but keep that chest upright. In 3, 2, 1, onto the mat. You'll be in a hollow hold position, legs are up, back is off the ground, and pressing up if that feels okay to you. So in this position, really try to push that low back into the mat, like you've got a pea underneath your back, and you're trying to squash it. Oh. It's gonna really engage your lower abdominals. We are resting in 3, 2, and 1. Okay, rest for 30. Okay, we're adding on peaches next time. We're gonna pick some peaches. So take maybe not the lightest band you have, medium-ish band, because you wanna have some resistance when you pull apart like this. So we're gonna be adding on the one where you squat down and then press up onto those toes to reach your imaginary summer peaches, okay? So like this. So that's what we'll be doing. Right now, swimming time in 3, 2, 1. Superman swimmers. All right, 10 seconds left. And we are going to the wheelbarrow walk in 3, 2, and 1. Wide stance here. Little steps. Halfway through. And we are heading to our imaginary hammock. Hollow hold on the mat in 3, 2, and 1. Okay. 15 seconds left. In 3, 2, 1. Let's grab that band for picking peaches. So underhand grip like this, pulling apart, and you're squatting down and go. And reaching up on those tippy toes. Try to make sure you're pulling apart on the band the whole time so the band has some tension on it. Good. Okay, feel it in those shoulders? Ooh, I do. 3, 2, 1, rest. Okay, final round. We're gonna add on 1/5 exercise, one last exercise. Number 5, we're gonna pick those weeds in the garden, okay? So you'll be reaching down to the ground, plucking it out, standing up tall, reaching down and standing up tall. And that'll be 15 seconds on each side. So that will take us one more time through. All right, last time through. Get on the mat. Superman swimmers in 3, 2, and 1. Good. We're just swimming through a pool on a hot summer day. Just pretend. Oh, it is good. 15 seconds. Three, 2, 1, onto your wheelbarrow walk. Hold that weight. Chest up nice and tall. Little steps. And you're staying in deeply in that squat as much as you can. You can always go deep in the beginning and stand up towards the end if you need to, but challenge yourself here. Good, 10 seconds. We're heading back to the mat for that hammock chest press in 3, 2, 1. So you're either just holding that hollow hold or holding and chest pressing. Do this. Fifteen seconds. And 3, 2, and 1. Time to pick some peaches. Grab that band and that nice underhand grip, pulling apart. Squat down and up. Do this. Get all the peaches. Excellent. Last few seconds here. And 3, 2, and 1. Set that band aside. And we're going left leg. Stand on your left leg. Bend down. Touch the ground with your right. Good. Keep the core nice and tight as you're doing this. Getting all those pesky weeds out of the garden. And switch legs. Stand on the right leg. Reach down with the left hand. And 3, 2, and 1. Okay, let's rest for a couple minutes. So I did ask you to get a piece of paper and a pen because we have this workout today is the only workout that we repeat this month. So we do the first workout of the month and the last workout of the month the same, which gives you a chance to compare your progress and how you've done throughout the month. So this particular part for the next 15 minutes, we're going to do a fitness assessment where you at the end end up writing down your piece of paper what you achieved at the end so that you can kind of compare that to when you do it again at the end of the month. So there will be 3 exercises that we do. And as I alluded to in the warm-up, chest press is one of them with the band. So right now, I would like you to try to figure out which band you can do that chest press with. So you're crossing your heart, right? You're keeping that fist on, that left fist on the right chest to start with. And you're pressing out. I want you to choose a band that you can get to 10, but it's difficult. So if you can get to 10 of these, and it just feels like really easy, like you can keep going to 15 or so, you probably need a little heavier band. Because we're gonna start out with just one chest press, one of these, and the next round will be 2 of these, and so forth. The next round will be 3. So you want a pretty heavy band for this. So if you want to kind of just play around with your bands now to figure out which one you feel like is the right resistance for you, that's the one you'll use for the next 15 minutes when we're doing this part of the workout. So I said there were 3 exercises. One of the other exercises is a step up. So I have a chair out. Chairs work best unless getting in this position is bothersome to your knee or your hip, then you can use something shorter like a stool, but always put it against the wall so that when you step up, you've got a safety measure there and the chair or the stool is not scooting forward. So when you step up, you want to step up all the way, nice and tall. So not one of these where you're coming back down, you want to actually come all the way up. So that's your step up. Last exercise, so that's number 2. Last exercise is going to be a single leg chair squat. So for that, what you're going to be doing, same, you're going to have a chair. One leg is going to be straight with the heel on the ground, and you're going to be standing up using just one leg. So I will do that with the other leg in case that shows up better on the screen. So one leg is out straight, heels on the ground. You're tapping your butt on the chair, standing up all the way, tapping your butt on the chair, standing up all the way. So those are the 3 exercises we're going to be doing. So this is how it's going to work. We're going to start 30 seconds. The first 30 seconds of each round is going to be step ups on your chair. And then after that, you have 1 whole minute to complete 1 chest press on each side and 1 single leg chair squat on each side. We'll do 10 rounds. So each round we increase the number of chest press and chair squats that we do. All right, so we will walk through this together and make it work. This is at the end, you're going to write down the band color you use, the steps that you use, and the number of chest presses and single leg squats that you got to. So we're going to get started here with these step ups. So get your step up chair, stool, whatever you're going to use in position. And we'll be doing that for 30 seconds to start with. Okay, so let's get going here. Step ups in 3, 2, and 1. Stepping up all the way and alternate legs here. Don't really get worried about which leg you step down with, but try to alternate which leg that you step up with. The speed doesn't really matter as much here, just focus on trying to keep moving for this whole 30-second interval. And 3, 2, 1, okay. Now you're gonna go chest press, 1 on each side. We've got 60 seconds to do 1 of these on each side, and then you're headed to the chair for 1 single leg squat on each side. 1 leg out straight, 1 leg bent, stand all the way up. Other leg out straight, other leg bent, stand all the way up. Okay, so that's round 1. We still have 30 seconds left. So I did this one yesterday, and it heats up pretty quickly about halfway through because you're ending up doing 2 chest press on each side, then 3 chest press on each side. So it does, you do have to get a little faster to get the rounds in, but it's a good one. So we're gonna start here with the step ups again for round 2. Step ups for 30 seconds, starting in 3, 2, and 1. All right, final 10 seconds. it up. Standing all the way up tall. 3, 2, 1. 2 chest press on each side. Remember that hand that's at your chest stays against your chest, which actually gives you a bit of a bicep workout in that hand that's holding the weight or the band to your chest. And 2 on each leg for the single leg chair squat. Standing up all the way tall with this one too. Okay. Like 25 seconds here. So I found myself doing this, like I said yesterday, and the chair squats are like nice and easy and relaxing. And then you start to, because they're doubling up, have to do them a lot faster. So that's okay if you find yourself really having to speed those up. Just do what you can do to keep moving through the whole time interval for this 30-second step up now. So step up, and we're off to round 3. Just keep on moving. Three, 2, 1. 3 chest press on each side. All right, and now we're going to 3 single leg chair squats on each side. Good. 1, 2, and 3. So at the end here, we've got 27 seconds left still. You'll be writing on your little note what number you got to on the chest press and on the chair. And that'll give you a little goal to work towards next at the end of the month. See if you can match or beat that. We are headed to the step ups. 30 seconds of step ups in 3, 2, and 1. So if you end up only being able to get to maybe 5 or 6 reps before that time ends, then that's what you just can keep repeating each round until the end. As long as you just mark down what you ended at, and that'll give you a nice comparison for the end of the month. 3, 2, 1, chest press, 4 on each side. And going to the chair. When you get there, you are going to be doing 4 on each side of those single leg squats. Still have a good 30 seconds left. Okay. All right, 20 seconds to go. All right, we are headed to the step ups. And we're getting started with those in 3, 2, and 1. Okay, this is round 5. Going for 10 rounds. Keep standing up nice and tall like I know you're doing on this Tuesday morning. All right, 3, 2, 1, chest press, 5 on each side. Good. Keep that hand close to your chest, the one that's holding the band. Right. 5 on each side for single leg squats on the chair. 30 seconds to go still. All right, keep it up. We still have 15 seconds. All right, everyone's looking great. Keep it up. You're doing great. Okay, back to the chair in 3, 2, and 1. Stepping up. Or the stool, or whatever you decided to use today. Whatever flavor of step you picked. All right. Chest press in 3, 2, 1. It's round 6, so 6 on each side. Ooh, this is getting burny. Anybody else feeling that? Wow. Okay. 6 on each side for the legs. Single leg chair squat. Oh. 25 seconds to go. Keep it up. You can do it. 10 seconds left. Okay. Getting back to that chair or stool for your step ups in 3, 2, and 1. This is round 7. You're a machine. You've got this. Just keep moving. Heading to the chest press in 3, 2, and 1. 7 on each side. All the way out with that arm. 3, 4, get that arm straight. 5. This is round 7. So 7 if you're there for the chair squat. If you're not at 7, more than okay. Just repeat wherever you can get to in your rep count. 25 seconds to go. You can do this. Last 10 seconds. Okay. All right. 3 more rounds. Just 3 minutes. A little over 3 or 4 minutes of work left and step ups now. This point kind of just runs into constant movement, and that's okay because we are getting close to round 10. Not much longer, so keep it up. All the way up in 3, 2, 1. Round 8, 8 on each side. If you're there for those chest presses. All right, 35 seconds left still. Keep it up. Twenty seconds to go. These are getting faster, aren't they? I know I got to do them faster to get them in. Ooh. But still keep standing up all the way. Last few seconds here. Keep moving. All right. Back to step ups in 3, 2, and 1. Only one more round after this. Just keep moving through this 30 seconds. Doing good things for your body this morning. And 3, 2, 1. 9 on each side for those chest press. Seeing some beautiful chest presses on the screen there. You're doing great. All right, we've got 35 seconds left before we start the next round and the last round. And 20 seconds left. Five seconds. Okay, step ups and go. Last round. Got this. Last time for step ups today. Keep it moving. 10 seconds left. And chest press in 3, 2, and 1. Come on, last minute of the workout. Don't let up now. You've got this all the way through to the end. Whew. 35 seconds. Come on. Keep working. Keep standing up all the way tall. Like I know you can. 20 seconds. All right, last 5. Come on. 3, 2, and 1. Wow. Good job. That was not easy, was it? Hard stuff, and we did it. Okay, so now it's time to rest for a couple minutes. We take a load off. Get some water. So let's think about what we just did with that fitness assessment. So let's make a note, a love note, if you will, to yourself, your future self for the last workout of this month. That note is going to contain the number of chest presses and chair squats you got to, and the band color you used, because you want to make sure you use the same band color the next time we do this, and also the steps that you used. If you think there's any chance you might not remember that, because we do want to use everything the same the next time we do this workout. And the if you want to as well, it's kind of can be helpful sometimes to make like a qualitative note, like how you felt at any point in the workout, if you remember, like say in round 5, I thought I was going to die, or you know, it felt easy until round 7. Anything that you want to write down like that, because there's a chance you could get to the workout again that we repeat this at the end of the month, and you actually do get the same number, same result, but it might be nice for you to look back at your note and say, oh, well, I thought like round 5 is really hard, and this time I didn't think it was hard until round 8, that kind of thing. So just make some notes for yourself, and that is how we do this fitness assessment, because when we check in the end of the month and do that, then you can you can see the kind of changes that you've acquired over the month. So core work is next. Let me just demonstrate. We've got 3 exercises, all going to use a band. You want to take a light to medium band. These are all going to be 30 seconds of work and 15 seconds of rest. So you can see I've got a band around my ankle. You're going to have your legs up just as straight as they can comfortably be. They don't have to look as straight as mine, but straight, and then you're pushing away from the midline, some tension on that band. You're going to be crunching up towards that band. Next is a plank hip abduction. So you're going to be planking on the mat, tapping your feet out to each side, still keeping that band on the ankle. Some people prefer and are more comfortable with planking on a chair. That's more than okay. So that would look like this. So you'd be planking like that. Lastly, we'll be moving that band up right above the knees and spreading those legs apart so you have some tension on the band. And then we're going to be doing a Russian twist. So you're going to be leaning back as far as you can lean on the mat without falling back and twisting from side to side. All right, so we'll get started with that momentarily here. So pick your band that you'll have for the last few minutes of this workout. And I do mean few, we only have a few left. Okay, so we're going to be doing 30 seconds of work, 15 seconds of rest in between. All right, let's get started with that band on your ankles, and you'll be on your back, legs up in the air. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Keep those arms straight and reach up for the ankles. Now with crunching, you always want to pick a spot straight above your head on the ceiling and stare at that spot as you are crunching your body up. What that does is removes the strain from the front of your neck, keeps your spine safer. Good. Keep crunching. And 3, 2, and 1. Keep the band in the same spot. Get into your plank position. And we're planking in 3, 2, 1. One leg at a time. Take it out to the side and tap. Take it out to the other side and tap. Good. And we're stopping in 3, 2, and 1. Okay. Take a seat on the mat. Move that band right above your knees. You're going to push your knees apart from each other to keep that tension on the band. And I want you to lean back as much as you can lean back without falling back on the mat. And we're going to twist now. So you can keep your hands together and kind of tap on either side of the mat. This is a slower, kind of a slower exercise, the way I want you to do it, to really feel those muscles and that core working. 10 more seconds. Keep your twist. And 3, 2, and 1. Okay. Back to the ankle band reaches. So put that band around your ankles and you'll be back onto your back, legs straight. Keep that tension on the band by putting your feet apart from each other and crunch. Keeping that ceiling spot in your gaze the whole time. It's easier to pick like a speck of something on the ceiling, like a little piece of paint or something small that you can really just zero in on. That keeps your neck in a good position. Good. And we're done in 3, 2, and 1. Take that band, keep it in the same place. around your ankles, but you're going to put yourself in a plank position, whether it's on the chair or the mat. And we're starting in 3, 2, 1. Tap that foot out to the side. Good. Alternating feet. Really drawing your belly button into the spine, keeping that core tight here. Last 10 seconds. And 3, 2, and 1. Last exercise coming up. Put the band right above your knees. Get that position. Spread your knees apart so you can get tension on that band. Lean back as much as you can lean without falling off the mat, and go. Twist that torso. Halfway there. And 3, 2, 1. Congratulations. You made it through the first workout of February. Let's do a little stretch. You can stay on the mat, stretch for a few minutes before we go. So we're going to do a little bit of a cobra-like stretch. So I'm going to have you be in this position here with your thighs on the ground and lifting your head back towards your shoulder blades. So we're stretching through the torso, which feels really good since we just did that core work, kind of stretching out, doing the opposite of what we did with all those crunches. Another way you can do this here is on a chair with your forearms. You still get that good stretch, if that feels better to you. Good, so we'll hold that for a few more seconds, and then next we're going to go into a hip flexor stretch. Did a lot of hip flexion today with all those step ups. All right, so let's stay on the mat. Kneel on your right knee. Take your left foot out in front, and then you're sinking that left knee towards the right foot, or left knee towards the left foot. You're just rocking your body forward until you feel that stretch in that right leg behind your body. So that should be down the front of that leg. Should feel a nice stretch there. So next workout is Thursday. The theme for that day will be strength. So things will be done. We'll use some weights. We're actually going to use a heavy bag again, like we did today. Switch sides, left knee on the ground, right knee and foot forward, stretching through that left hip flexor. Okay, and I don't know about you, but I feel like my shoulders got a good workout today. So let's pay attention to that next. So we'll be in that all four position on the ground. Take your left arm, thread it under your body, the palm up towards the ceiling, and take your left ear to the mat. So putting this weight in through that left shoulder should feel like a good stretch, not just in your shoulder, but this should pull even in the upper back. So it's a nice pull, shoulder girdle, shoulder muscle stretch there. Okay, so let's do that on the other side. All fours, thread your right hand under your body, palm up, right ear to the mat. If you wake up in the morning and your back feels stiff, this is a good one because feel a twist in your spine. So you're just kind of mobilizing the spine with this movement here, getting it used to moving a little bit. All right, let's do one more quick stretch and then we'll get going here. Pecs. arm on the wall, palm on the wall, or a door frame, and you are twisting your torso, rotating away from the wall or whatever you have your hand on. That should give you a good stretch in the chest, and then we'll, all those push-ups, or not push-ups rather, chest presses today, really gotta stretch those muscles out. Let's do that for a few seconds here more, and we'll be switching to the other side. Okay. Thank you, everyone, for joining me. Hope to see you on Thursday. It's wonderful working out with you. Enjoy the rest of your day.